The Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel's Preps Plus is brought to you by Boston Store. Brands you love, quality and value you deserve. Buy Pick and Save, new every day. By Frederick Medical College of Wisconsin, with 3 hospitals, over 25 locations, and more than 2,000 doctors. Find one close to you. By Robert Hack Diamonds, paying cash for gold, silver, and diamonds at Robert Hack Diamonds. By Bryant and Stratton College. Have a calling to help others? A career in nursing could be right for you. Learn more about careers in healthcare at bryantstratton.edu. And by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs.
We're at Shorewood High School, home of the Greyhounds. Hi and welcome to Preps Plus. I'm Lance Allen from TMJ4.
And I'm Mark Stewart, prep editor of the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. Tonight we've got highlights from the second round of the high school football playoffs, plus a visit from the Brewers' Gold Glove winning center fielder. We start tonight's show right here in the Shorewood gym with a boys volleyball player who's considered one of the top players in the state. He's also headed to one of the top college programs in the country.
Here's Battle and Brad Preeter with the Boston Store featured student athlete.
He's a rare combination of athleticism, size, speed, agility.
Karl Apfelbach stands 6 feet 9 inches tall. He can reach around 11.5 feet at the top of his leap, allowing him to hit the ball down at a sharp angle. And Karl hits hard enough that opponents and even teammates don't like to deal with it.
In Wisconsin State Volleyball, it's been a few years since we've had a kid that kind of fits the prototype for an opposite hitter, as far as being left-handed, being tall, having that strength and size and ability to swing over the block. And Karl just fits that prototype.
Apfelbach gets credit not just for hitting, but also for his ability to play defense and his surprising quickness for a big guy.
There's a nickname we have for him. It's called Big Daddy Longlegs. One of our teammates last year gave it to him, and it just kind of stuck a little bit. It looks like a big spider.
Karl's been playing volleyball for about 5 years with Shorewood and with the North Shore Volleyball Club. He only got into the sport because he was encouraged to try it.
My best friend John, he said, "Karl, you got to come try volleyball," and I was like, "All right, I'll try it and see how I like it." And look where I am now. My dream was to become a professional baseball player, but now my dream is becoming an Olympian in the sport of volleyball.
Karl has some national experience already. He played for the USA Youth National Team at the World Championships in Mexico, which he called an incredible experience.
Karl played baseball his first couple of years here at Shorewood High School as well. Gradually, he began to realize that just like there are advantages to being a tall lefty on the mound, there are also advantages to being a tall lefty here on the court.
I was told that being a left-handed volleyball player, hitting on the right side of the court is really it's really hard for a defensive player on the opposite team to dig that because they're not really used to a left-handed player.
Karl's skills have landed him the chance to play at the University of California, Irvine, the 2-time defending national champion in men's volleyball.
I can't wait for it. I'm so pumped for that.
It's much more than just physical skills, however, that have made Karl into the player he is.
When we go over film, he's a student of the game. I know he notices all the little things, which is kind of what makes him a great player this young, is that he appreciates the little things in the game.
The biggest thing for us is he's a team leader, and without him, we haven't had him at some tournaments, and it's really not the same. We miss him on the court, obviously, for all his talents, but mostly off the court.
There's plenty of volleyball ahead for Apfelbach, but when this season ends, he'll miss playing with his teammates here at Shorewood.
Playing with all of them has just been a blast, and they're all really competitive, athletic, and determined to win, and I really like the energy that they all bring to the team.
Karl also does well in the classroom. He's an honor student taking several AP classes right now.
Coach Jake Nowak presents him with the student athlete plaque courtesy of Boston Store.
Save big money during the Menards Big Sale. Make projects easier with Masterforce. This 90-piece SAE and metric tool set includes a 3/8-inch drive ratchet, 1/4 and 3/8-inch drive sockets, extensions, and more. Just $39.99. That's half off. And keep your tools organized with a new Masterforce tool chest. They feature full extension ball bearing slides and drawer liners. This 36-inch tool chest and cabinet combo is just $678.
Save big money at Menards.
At the previous college that I attended, I didn't feel comfortable, I didn't feel welcomed, and I didn't feel like I had the help that I needed. I chose Bryant and Stratton College because of the small class size and the one-on-one teacher and student interaction. Before you even graduate, Career Services will set you up with interviews. I am a private charter broker. I love my job, I love how far I've come, and I couldn't have done it without the help of Bryant and Stratton College. Going to Bryant and Stratton would make a tremendous difference in anybody's life.
Welcome back to Shorewood High School on the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel's Preps Plus. It's time for our football highlights, and this week we're going to start with a rematch of a late season showdown from the Southeast Conference.
Scott Babler and Matt Queen have the Bryant and Stratton College Preps Plus highlights.
Level 2 playoffs in Whitefish Bay as top seed Waukesha West visits the Blue Dukes. Bay an upset winner over Wilmot last week, and they ride that momentum early. Ben Lehrman goes up the middle untouched. Blue Dukes jump on top 14-0. But the Wolverines strike back with a big play before half. Drew Rhodes with a perfect toss to Thomas McCudden, and he makes 3 Blue Dukes miss. 61 yards later, he's in the end zone. 14-6 Bay at halftime. After a scoreless third, West breaks through in the fourth. Arbery and Dunson Lilly on the sweep, spins out of one tackle, powers through another, and he takes it in. Wolves within a deuce. On the 2-point conversion, it's McCudden who strolls in, and we're even at 14. Next drive for West. Rhodes puts it up. Both Dyson Shimura and Adam Strelo get their hands on the ball, but the Wolverines and Shimura are properly credited with the catch. Then it's McCudden one more time as he outraces everyone to the pylon. West has their first lead at 20-14. Blue Dukes try to rally, but Turner DeMuth has his pass picked off by Alex Andrasky to halt the drive. Elijah Fort gets the capper with his 5-yard score. He ran for a game-high 161 yards as the Wolverines advance with a 28-14 win. Next up, a date with Waterford.
We stick together and overcome adversity. You know, we stay together and we play hard. We came out 14-0. We know we had to pick it up, and we came out, we played hard and gave 200% for our teammates.
One of the best stories of this high school football season has been Kenosha Indian Trail. In just their second season, they made it to the Division I playoffs and a Level 2 game against Franklin, a Sabres team that defeated them just 3 weeks ago. Indian Trail never led in that 28-21 loss on October 11th. Friday, Zach Giannakos gets the Hawks on the board first, and they're hungry for revenge, 7-0. Franklin needing to find their footing in more ways than one, and they get it with the arm of Sean McGuire. 15 yards to Cal Roble, 7-7 game at halftime. It's 10-7 Franklin in the fourth when the wet conditions wreak havoc on the special teams. Franklin punting, and it's a bad snap. Indian Trail recovers on the 5, and a couple plays later, Giannakos, his second score of the game. Indian Trail rallies to take a 14-10 lead. But if Franklin was nervous, their seniors didn't show it. McGuire to Nick Platt, 33-yard gain, setting up later in the drive, 4th and goal from the 1. McGuire keeps it and scores. 17-14 Franklin, 2 minutes left. Indian Trail's final hopes are extinguished by Eric Wimmer. Franklin wins 17-14. They advance to Level 3 next weekend, hosting Marquette.
We executed when we need to. We got close to 30 seniors on this team, so when we needed a big play like that 4th and 10, number 83, Nick Platt, just huge. You know, that was our season. That was our season. And then the 4th down push, that's our season. And we converted on both those plays, and I think that's what great teams do. So we're just looking forward. We got another week, so we're ready to play Marquette. It'll be fun. Round 3, just ready to play.
It's time now for a Division III matchup where the two teams are accustomed to playing each other this time each year.
It's time for the playoff version of the rivalry in the Menards Game of the Week.
Catholic Memorial, the runner-up in the Classic 8 Conference, was meeting Pewaukee in the playoffs for the 4th consecutive year. The Pirates, like the Crusaders, brought a 9-1 record into the game. Early on, it looked like this would be a defensive struggle. Then Tenpass throwing on the run, Crusader sophomore Matthew Lechner pulls down the interception. Memorial QB Cam Crossert is being chased by number 44 Eric Lutzen. Crossert gets away, but his pass is picked off by Evan Hansen. Following Matthew Lechner's second interception, Cam Crossert cruises into the end zone. Crusaders lead at 10-0. It seems like Christmas has arrived early for the dedicated group of Memorial fans. Pewaukee is looking for something to celebrate. They'll find some joy here when Ben Tenpass hits Eric Lutzen. Nice catch for a solid gain. But later in the drive, when the Pirates throw deep, Alec Coker will play the role of the Grinch, picking this one off.
Get down. When they can left or right call, out of the huddle, boom, and we go.
While the Crusaders' D-line gets some instruction, place kicker Zach Friedel connects on his 3rd field goal of the night. Memorial leads at 16-0 at the half. There would be no momentum swing in the second half. Alec Coker on the carry, and he's going to go the distance. 27 yards, 23-0 Crusaders. It's 30-0 now in the 4th. Watch John Clark push his way forward. Clark will not be denied, nor will the Crusaders. They win 37-13, advancing to a level 3 matchup with Monona Grove.
Every day at practice we went over their offense, and he showed us what's going to come out of what formations, and we had a really good week of preparation.
It was an outstanding game for our kids. You know, it's defense set the tone. Mike Kinnitator, our D coordinator, Bobby Hall, our offensive coordinator, and the kids executed the plan on both sides of the ball.
As the playoff field gets smaller, the games get bigger. So you can check out all the action on jsonline.com.
And while you're there, check out my weekly Preps Extra segment with J.R. Radcliffe, where we'll talk about the next round's games. Stick around, we'll be right back.
Good timing is a tricky business. A bell doesn't ring when the fruit is ripe. At Pick and Save, time equals freshness. You can taste it in the produce we source, the beef we grind fresh in our stores, and in the products we bake daily. Getting the timing right. Every minute, every hour, every meal. Pick and Save. New every day.
Who do you trust when selling your gold, silver, and diamonds? Robert Hack Diamonds was secret shopped by the media, and they found out that Robert Hack Diamonds offer the most for their jewelry. At Robert Hack Diamonds, we'll treat you like family. Shop around before you sell. If we can't beat a competitor's offer on your scrap gold, we'll give you $20 just for trying.
Bring your gold, I will get you some money.
Robert Hack Diamonds is located at 76 in Layton and Greenfield, and our newest location on the corner of Green Tree and Port Washington Road in Glendale.
What would make your doctor, your everyday doctor, an extraordinary everyday doctor? Well, if they're part of Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin's Health Network, that's exactly what they'd be. Why? Because your doctor would be connected to the region's only academic medical center, and so would you. Renowned specialists, more treatment options only academic medicine can offer. We have over 200 primary care doctors in more than 20 locations, so there's bound to be one close. Call to find the right doctor for you.
Save $1,000 on your college tuition. Pick and Save will award 2 $1,000 Preps Plus college scholarships to high school seniors from the 2014 graduating class. To fill out your Preps Plus scholarship application form, please visit jsonline.com/scholarship. Hurry though, completed applications must be received by Saturday, November 30th.
He's a flashy player whose ability to flash the leather earned him a gold glove this week.
Sensational center fielder Carlos Gomez is our guest as Pick and Save presents From Preps to Pros.
Yes, I try to be like my dad. This is a big thing that I follow because, you know, my dad is my hero and I always try to imitate it, everything he do.
Growing up in the Dominican Republic, Carlos Gomez sometimes had to help take care of his brother and sister because his mother had to work outside of the country for a couple of years. Gomez says on the baseball diamond, he might still be overshadowed by his dad back home.
Even now, like when I play in Dominican, they call my name like Carlos Gomez son. They don't say like, you know, Carlos Gomez, like, you know, I'm the big deal and he's still like, you know, I'm proud for this, you know.
While Carlos set career highs in almost every offensive category this season, he says he doesn't set goals based on stats, but rather on giving maximum effort.
Like when I'm starting the season, I don't put any kind of numbers in my head, but, you know, try to be more consistent and like have my own routine, like for being more successful and take everything every day to the limit.
His offensive production is valuable to the Brewers, but the defensive work that earned him a Gold Glove provides the most excitement for Carlos, his teammates, and fans.
Really fun is when you steal home run for your pitcher, it's for your team. You know, everybody is excited, everybody is happy, and it's really a good moment.
It is easy to see how much fun Carlos has playing the game, and he likes to help his teammates stay loose. But Gomez always follows his dad's advice to play hard.
So if you're gonna start playing baseball, you're gonna play every single time hard and give all your effort, every single practice, every single game. From that day to now, that's what I'm gonna do every single day.
The Burlington Co-op swim team knows a lot about the meaning of the phrase, strength in numbers.
Here's April Boblin with the Robert Hack Diamonds Team of the Week.
Made up of 4 area schools, the Burlington Girls Swimming Co-op has made quite a splash at this year's Racine Invitational.
It's a meet that we go to every year, and we perform very well there. This year we went and we did not even win one event. We had 1 second-place finisher, and the rest of them were all 3rd, 4th, and 5th, and 6th place finishes. And we, with our depth on our team, is how we ended up winning the meet.
Winning the Invitational by over 100 points, the Demons' top swimmer wasn't even there, proving that talent and depth can win you meets.
We went into that meet and we were pretty excited because it was just another meet. We weren't expecting to like win by that much, but we were all just swimming our hardest like we usually do. And we were just surprised to hear that we won by actually quite a bit.
We didn't have a first place finish at Racine, which is crazy because Sarah Wanasek wasn't there. Everything got kind of switched around, but we all had really good swims, which is hard this time of the year. It's like a weird time of the year. Right starting taper, everyone was tired, and we had drops, so that was huge. That's a good sign.
Burlington, Waterford, East Troy, and Union Grove are the 4 schools that currently make up this large team of 36 girls. But coming from different schools doesn't seem to make a difference in the water, especially when the team has won 5 straight Racine invites.
It means that we're still going strong, and through the past years we've only grown, which is huge because every single one of those teams has grown, and every year more teams go to that meet. So the fact that we keep going and doing really, really well is a really good sign.
And the Burlington Co-op plans on using this meet to keep their momentum going into the end of this season.
It's just a good lead-in to the end of the season where you have conference and sectionals, giving the girls the confidence they need to really perform well at the end of the season.
Congratulations, Burlington Co-op, on being this week's Robert Hack Diamonds Team of the Week.
Before we go to break, we'd like to congratulate Shorewood standout swimmer Kristen Malone, who recently committed to swim at Texas A&M.
Best of luck to Kristen and her teammates at sectionals and state. We'll be right back.
I went to a community college for about a year, and it didn't work with my schedule. I couldn't finish the program. I had a few friends that said they loved their job as a paralegal, and at Bryant Stratton College had a wonderful program. It's changed everything. Career services at Bryant Stratton really were invested in me as a person. They made sure that I graduated with a job. Now I have a future financially and personally. I'm doing exactly what I want to be doing.
For every product, there's a window of opportunity. The right time to catch it, cut it, pick it, and bake it. At Pick and Save, that's why we continuously stock and prepare fresh foods in our stores daily, getting the timing right. Every minute, every hour, every meal. Pick and Save, new every day.
Who do you trust when buying your jewelry? Brad Yulberg here, and I can tell you at Robert Hack Diamonds, we will treat you fair and like family. We have thousands of diamonds in stock, thousands of pieces of jewelry, and prices from under $50 to over $50,000. Come to Robert Hack Diamonds for a relaxed and enjoyable jewelry buying experience. Shop around before you buy. Robert Hack Diamonds is located at 76th and Layton and Greenfield, and our new location on the corner of Green Tree and Port Washington Road in Glendale.
Come to Robert Hack Diamonds.
Imagine you're diagnosed with something serious. How far would you go to find the best treatments, the best doctors? 100 miles? 1,000? How about right in your neighborhood? With Fredert and the Medical College of Wisconsin's Health Network, renowned physicians and breakthrough treatments are practically outside your door. 3 hospitals, over 25 locations, and more than 2,000 doctors, all connected to the region's only academic medical center. Now what is possible is closer than ever. Call to find the right doctor for you.
Save big money during the Menards Big Sale. Brighten any room with Patriot Lighting. The Audrey collection features a brushed nickel finish with opal glass. This 3-light pendant is $68, and the stylish 6-light chandelier is $109. Or enhance any decor with this dragonfly semi-flush ceiling light. It has a russet finish with Tiffany-style glass for $89. This Craftsman 3-light pendant featuring the same elegant finish and mission-style Tiffany glass is $109.
Save big money at Menards.
Did you know up to 3.8 million sports and recreation concussions happen every year in the U.S.? Joining us now to talk about concussions is Dr. Megan Noon, a sports medicine physician at the Fredert and the Medical College of Wisconsin Sports Medicine Center. Dr. Noon, thank you so much for being with us.
You're welcome.
What is a concussion?
A concussion is a mild traumatic brain injury in which the brain function is altered. It can occur with a direct blow to the head, also when the upper body or head is roughly shaken. Symptoms associated with concussions include headaches, dizziness, fatigue. You may just feel mentally foggy or not yourself.
And talk about how concussions are treated.
First of all, if you have a concussion or you think that your teammate or player has a concussion, they should be pulled from play. They should not return to play until they are medically cleared, and this has been usually symptom-free for at least a week.
Dr. Noon, thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
To learn more about the Fredert and the Medical College of Wisconsin Sports Medicine Center, visit fredert.com/sports.
Welcome back to Shorewood High School. And Mark, a unique feature, the Greyhounds have a bowling alley in the high school. On a totally different subject, diminishing enrollment, kind of making it hard for some schools to field a football team.
The solution some schools have come up with, play with fewer players on a smaller field. Scott Babler takes us to one school that made the switch in the Preps Plus Spotlight.
Time for a challenge round.
No gutter ball from you, Lance.
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm going to go first ball. Got a chance. Got a chance. Oh! Oh, gutter ball, Stewart.
Who's making noise back there?
At first glance, this looks like a typical high school football practice, but take a closer look. There's 3 less players on each side of the ball, and the field is just 80 yards long. Welcome to 8-man football. It's the brand Elkhart Lake-Glenbeulah has been employing for the past 2 seasons. The Resorters were members of the Central Lakeshore Conference until 2011. That's when injuries and a shortage of players hurt their depth. The choice was either drop football or switch to 8-man. The decision was simple: become a member of the Great 8.
We got a lot of community support. Our school board and everything was all for it. Because of the numbers, we were very low on numbers, and to keep the football program going, this was our only option.
If we were going out in 11-man yet, we'd go against teams way bigger than us. We only have like 150 kids in our school, and we're playing against teams that are actually our size for once, so it's nice.
It was difficult. It was very difficult. I mean, putting up with schools like Cedar Grove and Oostburg was something else. I mean, Cedar Grove with their 400 students up against us with 140. I mean, the numbers don't lie. But I mean, we put up a fight.
Less players and a shorter field mean more points, a lot more points. Think arena football. The Resorters are averaging over 47 points this year and even hit 70 earlier this season.
It's an exciting game. It's always moving, you're always moving, where 11-man tends to draw on, where our scores are always up in the 60s. So I think that adds an excitement to the game, and it gets the crowd going too, because they like to see the touchdowns.
We got more people coming to watch 8-man football because of the scores and stuff. I don't know what that does, if it intrigues people to come out and see the sport and see what 8-man's all about. But the kids like it. It's a fast-paced game.
The transition from 11 to 8-man has been an easy one for the Resorters. In fact, their record is 7-2, and they're playoff bound for the 2nd straight year.
I told some of the guys, I'm looking probably 5 years down the road, there may be 2 divisions. But that's just my perspective on it. It's growing, and you're going to see a lot of teams going to it.
Thanks for joining us this week. Next week, we'll honor the local teams that capture state soccer titles.
And of course, we'll have plenty of football playoff action and oh so much more.
Till next time, I'm Mark Stewart.
And I'm Lance Allen. Thanks for watching Preps Plus.
The Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel's Preps Plus is brought to you by Boston Store. Brands you love, quality and value you deserve. By Pick and Save, new every day. By Fredericton Medical College of Wisconsin, with 3 hospitals, over 25 locations, and more than 2,000 doctors. Find one close to you. By Robert Hack Diamonds, paying cash for gold, silver, and diamonds at Robert Hack Diamonds. By Bryant and Stratton College. Have a calling to help others? A career in nursing could be right for you. Learn more about careers in healthcare at bryantstratton.edu. And by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs.